Hi everybody. Today I want to talk to you about how to get that right shot for your Instagram page. So I know that you've looked at a lot of profiles out there and there are some that have absolutely beautiful photos. It looks like it's all professional and chances are it could be. For somebody who has the time and resources, get yourself a professional camera, get a tripod, style your shoots. Take a lot of different photos, get everything that you could possibly want, and then choose your favorite ones and you'll have that stock of images. For those in the events industry and others such as myself, that may not be the most realistic option for you though. Maybe your brand is more about getting it out there in real time. You want pretty pictures, but you also want to make sure that they're creative. You want them to be a little different, or you want to be able to take pictures on your phone and still get quality shots that represent your company or your brand. The way to do that when you're on site is number one, don't be afraid to rearrange things. I go to events all the time, some of you may have noticed, and sometimes the way that a table is set up or that there's a place setting there, or even this one cool element that I want to shoot is not in the optimal location. Just rearrange it, okay? I'm not saying completely destroy the table and the setup that anybody has there, but I am saying it's okay to move a few things around in order to get the shot that's right for you, okay? Anybody who you're taking their photo is gonna really appreciate that, and you're gonna make sure that you have the best representation of either your own work, your company's work, or a colleague's, and that's what you really wanna do in the end, is put your best foot forward, okay? Number two, start with taking all of your photos straight on. The new trend right now is to take your camera and kind of tilt it to the side and get that artistic shot. Those are fun, and there's definitely a time and place for them. But when in doubt, always start with the traditional shot, okay? Straight on, another one maybe straight from the top if you're taking a food photo or a place setting or even a specific decor element. If there's something branding related, don't be afraid to zoom in on it, okay? You don't have to necessarily use your fingers to zoom in because this can really hurt your clarity if you get too close, but you want to have the highest definition of photos possible. So physically take your camera closer and then physically pull it more away, okay? Try it straight on, try it from the top, try a little bit from the bottom. Then you can get a little bit more artistic and you can try those side angle shots. But you want to make sure that you have the traditional ones because usually they end up being the best and easiest for your followers to really digest and see as they're quickly scrolling through their phone. Okay, the next thing, take a ton of pictures. I mean a ton. The beauty of being in the digital age is that we can delete any photos that we don't want, but you can never go back to that same situation, that same event, and retake those pictures. So don't be afraid to take 100 of them, take 50. I think a lot of people these days know the first selfie you take is not always the one that you publish. So same thing applies to taking photos for Instagram. Take them from a lot of different directions, take as many as you can, then once you leave, go back and edit, okay? You'll never be able to recreate it, but you can always, always delete, and sure enough, you'll get that right shot. And if you never need help with any more of this, please don't be afraid to get in touch. Check out my page at DCM Communications.